Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Canal, Renee Maisa. Guys, to be honest, I am beginning to get upset and angry. Totally angry with Akpabio's attitude. Our Senate President Akpabio, me personally, I'm beginning to get angry at your attitude. I'm beginning to get fed up with your conduct in that House of Senate. I'm getting angry. And it's not only me that is getting angry. They are even your fellow some of your fellow senators. They are now getting fed up with your attitude. You think I'm joking? Watch the video.
I think they never Are we your slaves? The way you were elected was the way you were elected. Are we your slaves? How else you can suspend me here? Are we your slaves?
Again.
Every time you keep on picking leadership for us. We are not your slaves. Whether you like it or not, the way you are elected was the way we are elected. We are not your slaves. The way you are elected was the way we are elected. How else you can suspend me? You have done your worst, Mr. President.
You have been doing too much.
What do you mean by that? You have done your worst. You have done your worst. You have put us to the wall.
You are doing too much. You haven't done too much.
Yes, we'll start with that. Meaning what? Meaning what? Meaning what? Meaning what? It's unfair. It's unfair. It's not about me, not about any person. It's about the institution of Senate. Thank you, sir. Meaning what? Every time you feel it, tomorrow they want to contest election. They want to weaken us. He's weakening us. So 20% they will run the court. He brings over the police part of them. Give a couple, give a couple. He's not like this. Give a couple. Not about them. Let's go see him. Let's go see him. Yeah.
Don't vex. Don't vex. Don't say there was one video I made in the past. I say, you see this Senate, now disgrace. National and international disgrace. Neither they exhibit. This one is Senator Tony Ngoye, I think from Anambra State. Not be everybody you go the trample and you think they go keep quiet. This one not be Natasha. They come for Natasha own very soon. The Senator Ngoye say you they weaken them. You they weaken the PDPs. You are weakening the PDP because you be APC. You are trying to election one that want to come 2027. You don't they do strategy. Strategy. And I believe so this is why even president cannot talk on this Natasha case, because the president is supposed to intervene in that kind of case. They ask your wife, if the president wife talk another thing, I'm coming for her on that one. Our president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, the case one day like this for Senate, we don't hear your talk on it because you and Akpabio are 5 and 6. It's all right. We are coming there. We're not going to win the election 2027. That one, no doubt. But now trying to weaken other parties again. Now this Tony, you say no. You know if it happen again. You want to be Senator Akpabio. You be like say you are biased. What are the sense here? They see biasness. Like you be like say you a bit biased. Because I go prove them for you in one of the videos where you are biased. And when you they do Ojoro and when you are not truthful, I go prove them. Now, before I prove the Ojoro of the Senate President in this video, let me that Senate committee leader when they say na Labour Party senator, my Edo people just watch that guy. After this thing, or no bring him back. My Edo people, are you people hearing what I'm saying? When be Senate committee leader, when command the Natasha without even hearing from her and all that. You just quick. You don't make decision. When I don't come out, no problem. If now something want go benefit Nigeria, una no go make this decision. Quick, una no go make them. Now, the one go benefit una one no go expose una don't make the decision. Come on, the Natasha, no problem. My Edo people, I know say lots of you they follow me for this channel. I beg. Any senatorial district when this guy come from 2027, no return for us. Not the Labour Party, no return for us. I they use God, the beg una. That is why I know they partisan. Even Labour Party now they even misbehave pass for the house. No, make una watch where the guy first read out the suspension of Natasha quick. He read am quick. Watch video.
Recommends as follows: 1. That the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpabio for 6 months.
It's all right.
For her total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023 as amended for bringing the president, the presiding officer, and the entire Senate in general to public opprobrium. 2. That for the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or to reduce the tenure of suspension, Senator Natasha Akpabio shall submit a written apology to the Senate before the reconsideration by the Senate.
It's all right.
3. That the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpabio with effect from 6 March 2025 from all legislative activities forthwith. 4. That her office be locked up for the duration of her suspension and hand over all Senate properties in her possession to the clerk of the National Assembly. 5. That for the duration of her suspension, she cannot come or be seen within the vicinity of the National Assembly, including her staff.
It's all right.
6. That her salaries and allowances, including those of her legislative aides, be suspended and withdraw of all security details for the duration of her suspension. And 7. That for the period of her suspension, she be barred from representing herself to the public, locally and internationally, as a Senator of the Federal Republic.
Now you vote them.
In conclusion, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, my most distinguished and respected colleagues, on behalf of the Senate Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct and Public Petitions, we appreciate the Senate President and our distinguished colleagues for the opportunity granted us to serve Nigerians through the Committee of Ethics, Code of Conduct and Public Petitions, respectfully submitted for consideration and approval. Thank you, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues.
I don't people now this senator they talk. Say make sure he no return under the platform of Labour Party anywhere when he defect go. Make una no return and another person should replace him. Una dey hear me? No joro. Now where the senior president can't do the final ojoro. When he can't do the final ojoro, where he can't put this thing into a vote. Whether the house agree, whether that place where they say yay and nay, you don't finish voting the no for that house. Did you people agree? No. Did you people agree? Nay. Make we hear them. The house don't talk, say no. Say make this woman no go write any apology. Say all those things make the woman not write apology. Senior president refuse. He dey change them. He say make I read them again. Not only the first time when I see senior president read one acceptance of speech or action in that house 3 times before he can use the hand and say nah yes take him. I want make una watch this next video. Whether this house accept yes or no. Make una check the one when Akpabio take. This thing pay me. He pay me. This is abuse of office. This is infringement on Natasha. This is total the neglect of this lady's position and neglect of the voice of the House of Senate. It's total neglect. So your own have to. It shows that all these things that are going through, that they are persecuting this Natasha, it's all boils down to you. That is formulating it and doing underground work. This one, when they no accept Koro, you still change them. Okay, watch the video.
For the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or reducing the tenure of the suspension, Senator Natasha Akpabio shall submit a written apology to the Senate before any reconsideration by the Nigerian Senate. Those in support of prayer 2 say aye. Those against say nay.
Nay. You are confused now. Because you didn't go as you planned it. You are confused. Why not take the nay?
I don't think Senator Baribe, as a landlord of the Senate, I don't think they heard what I read.
Who told you?
Let me just repeat for clarity. That for the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or reducing the tenure of the suspension, Senator Natasha Akpabio shall submit a written apology to the Senate before the reconsideration by the Senate. Those in support of prayer 2 say aye. Those against say nay.
Nay have it. The second time. Why not hit the thing, say nay?
Okay, because I thought I had 50-50. Let me make it 40-60. That for the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or reducing the tenor of suspension, Senator Natasha Akpabio shall submit a written apology to the Senate before any reconsideration of this case by the Senate. Those in support of prayer 2 say aye. Those against say nay. Nay. The ayes have it.
Look at this man. You see, the ojoro here is too much. This thing get me upset. It is clearly that the senators said no. You change. Fat, this country self. You are clearly suppressing this young lady. You are suppressing her. I can tell you for free, you are suppressing her in that house. Now, when Rufai of Arise TV see all this injustice, he had no crime again. Rufai cry, come out. Watch the video.
For Nigeria, and I weep for democracy. I weep for the destruction of our institutions. A Senate that is tainted, a Senate that has now shown that it lacks integrity. All of a sudden, the Senate chairman on ethics thinks that we don't know what we are doing.
No man, that man.
There was a petition sent on the 3rd of March by Barrister Neju as regards the sexual harassment allegations. Why didn't the Senate Ethics Committee take up that petition? Because they said it was because Natasha, Senator Natasha Akpabio, put forward a petition herself and she was not supposed to do that. Granted, she was not supposed to do that. But there was an initial petition sent by Barrister Neju. They sidestepped that petition. The Senate Ethics Committee also violated a court injunction and an order that they should wait a minute and they should not try Senator Akpabio until they clarify from the court. But they went ahead and they tried that because in a kangaroo style, they wanted to nail her. Today, they have suspended her for 6 months. But Natasha will not be silent.
No.
All we are just saying is, please, give a level playing field for these matters to be investigated. I'm not saying Senator Natasha Akpabio is correct until she brings her facts. I'm not saying Senator Akpabio is innocent until he brings his facts. Let facts collide. This attempt to sidetrack Senator Natasha Akpabio by suspending her for 6 months, withdrawing her security, withdrawing all her benefits, withdrawing representation of the Kogi people, is a very sad day for democracy. And there's no way the Senate as an institution will be able to watch itself off because the Senate is tainted. That was how this same Senate suspended Senator Ningi when he actually had facts that the project was padded. It was months after that revelations did emerge and the budget was actually padded. I think it was the last budget cycle. So this high-handedness of the 10th Senate is indeed a shambolic one.
A shambolic
and the
one.
10th Senate cannot stand tall as an institution that truly defends democracy. I will say the Nigerian Senate does not have the integrity to speak. I would say a Senate committee on ethics that violates a court order of a judge, a federal high court judge. How ethical is a Senate committee on ethics that violated a court order? Just imagine that. That's the kind of kangaroo country we live. That's the kind of kangaroo institutions we have. A Senate committee on ethics violated a court order, a stay of execution order that was served on them. And that's the kind of country we live. It will be on record that Rufai Oseni spoke up when they started to rape our democracy. This same democracy we fought for, when they started to rape this democracy, please show them this video that I spoke of. My children will see this video that I did speak up. It's not about Natasha Akpoti. It's about the high-handedness of the Senate. And if care is not taken, we have lost our institution. It will be on record that the day things started to crumble in Nigeria, that I spoke up. And please also speak up. Stop the sentiment and the hypocrisy. You see, because you might be leaning towards some political considerations, because it's all about what is in it for you. The truth is, the day the same system of evil you support will come back to haunt you, nobody will speak up for you. And that's why I speak up every time. I'm not speaking up because it's Natasha. Just like I spoke up for Ningi, Senator Ningi, I will constantly speak up as regards everything.
It's okay, my brother. It's a shame. It's a shame, says Senator Akpabio. Senator Akpabio, not only you there for inside chamber. Case when consign you, when they are against you. The case that you are fully involved, you are the defendant. You are the one judging it. You are the judge. You are the lawyer. You are the one knocking the thing. Say no, so yay. Say yay. You are the one suspending who? Who is accusing you of harassment? You are the one suspending her. I don't understand this country. This is unfair and this is injustice. I don't even care whether, like, if you have been watching my video, I've been saying that as long as Senator Natasha did not give me evidence, her claim to me, I'm on the defense. I don't know what is the truth there. But you see this process of suspending her is injustice. And I don't support you, Senator Akpabio. Many people, they think, say, maybe I support you. No, they support you. And they talk what is true. Not until you suspend this lady. Another problem with you, until she proves her point with evidence, say, see what you do, see text message, see voice note. I'm going to say you do as harassment. But if she not do I go just scratch with you she talk. But you see the process of this suspension, injustice of the highest order. Now this same question that asked our mother, Mommy Tinubu, our mother, Mommy Tinubu's wife, say, what do you see about this Natasha's case? Make we hear her answer. Watch video.
What is going on in the Senate? You say, why am I not taking a position? I believe that Senate is doing what is needful, because that's what it is. It's an inside place and it's a matured chambers. We shouldn't be hearing things like that. It's a matured chamber and it should be treated with respect. It's an honor for you to be in that place alone. I was there for 12 years.
Okay, madam, it's a matured chamber and we should treat that chamber with respect. And you forget so soon when you were in that chamber. Now fight, you didn't fight. You did not treat that chamber with respect. You forgot. When you were in that chamber, you forgot that chamber was a mature chamber, and it's still a mature chamber. Now it don't reach the turn of Natasha. It becomes mature chamber. But when you were there, you treated that chamber like kids' chamber or childish chamber. Abi, you forget so far. All right, watch yourself, madam, mommy of Nigeria. Watch yourself fighting the Domilai at the mature chamber. For my child chamber. Mommy. Mommy, don't do. No kill him. Oh, mommy forgetting our mature chamber. I be not be that one. Internet not they forget to. Madam. Mature chamber, the Senate know what they are doing. We should be treated with respect. You see how you treated our chamber, our Senate chamber with respect, our mommy. You see them now. Now, you don't get the group one come out say they don't give Akpabio 2 days ultimatum to unsuspend. They say they don't give Akpabio, our Senate president, 2 days ultimatum. If you know listen to what they talk, you go collect. To unsuspend their daughter. Our daughter Natasha said, if you know unsuspend them, what is he go manage? I said, which group is this one? Where they threatening a home my Senate president? Which group is this one? you think I'm making it up? Watch the video.
To our Senate President,
yes,
Senator Akpabio, we are giving him ultimatum of 2 days, that is 48 hours, to reverse the suspension of Senator Natasha and stop the harassment from northern senators. Or else We'll occupy the street. It's our duty. The last protest, you will see what we did. It's in our vein for us to occupy the street. We'll occupy the whole street of northern Nigeria. We'll also occupy the National Assembly. We'll occupy the Senate. And demand for the resignation of Senator Akpabio. Furthermore, we will block Lokoja Lagos roads in a way that there will be no supply of food from the north to the south.
From the north. From the north.
And there will be no supply of other goods from south to the north.
From south to north.
Please, our great president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are calling his attention for him to interfere and for him to stop people like Akpabio from all this busybody by spoiling his administration. And said enough is enough. If you could remember, I think before the Senator Natasha and Akpabio Sega, it was Abdul Ningi versus Akpabio. Then later on, Senator Ali Ndumi versus Akpabio. Now it is Senator Natasha versus Akpabio. The question I want to ask here, why is it that it's always northern senators? People who has voted in that position. Then in addition to what my friend said here, that why is it that we, the northern youth, said Akpabio is anti-north? My friend, please, you should make your research and give us a single development from the northern Nigerian ever since Akpabio resumed as Senate President.
Okay.
The northern Nigerian has no single support from Akpabio. And we are calling for Mr. President, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as a father from the north, because he's our father from the north.
You mean now?
We, the northern Nigerian, voted him.
Continue. Enjoy him.
And we support him, and we will keep on supporting him.
Enjoy him.
As our president. It's our constitutional right to defend our president.
Yes, we are all defending him.
So we are calling the attention of Mr. President for him to please call the attention of Senator Akpabio, the Senate President. Let me tell you what you don't know.
I don't know. Tell us.
Akpabio stopped the project of NLNG gas pipeline project.
You mean now?
That will link from Kogi State to Kaduna to Kanu, in fact, to other African countries, Morocco.
That ordinarily she needs to be informed if the seat is changed, not at the floor where she's making her positions. It is from that incident that led to the case of suspension today. But before then, the Honorable Senator has said, distinguished colleagues, she has a petition. If there was a case of suspension that has to do with misconduct, that ordinarily has to be treated before even submitting a petition. She submitted a petition, and there was a case of she cannot sign her petition. It is in the case of this front and back that a staggering kind of suspension came. And we are all aware in this country that this is not the first case of sexual harassment made by the Senate President. The Senate President ordinarily should not be in the seat of Senate President. Why? We are all aware that this Senate President has questionable character before even the AFCC.
Jesus.
We are all surprised to see him as Senate President. And this is not the first time we are having a case of sexual harassment. So if we are peddling the case of sexual harassment with gross misconduct of Senator Natasha, I think we also need to understand that something led to something before the case of suspension.
It's okay. Thank you very much. Now vote them in APCRB according to the Northern Youth. Make we enjoy them. Me, I'm supporting this administration. No, don't get it twisted. We are enjoying it. Make we not come here, they worry my peace. Now, Akpabio don't come again. Can't they explain? I can't say our father Akpabio. You will explain. Tire, no evidence. Watch video.
Have you ever wondered, did you take stock when you were with me, when you came to see me with your women leaders? Did you ask me, when did this issue happen? It's only yesterday that I realized that what we are talking about happened only after the change of seats in the Senate. That is when hell was let loose, and all sorts of allegations came up. Only after the change of seat in the Senate and change of committee, which my senators know happen from time to time. Said to have happened on the 8th of December, a day to my birthday, which was celebrated in the stadium in 2023. So from 8th of December 2023, I never heard, my wife never heard, no Nigerian never heard, even the husband never heard any issue of sexual harassment until our committee was changed, and then our seat was changed, and she went on. Have you ever wondered the trauma caused by that same woman on the other people she had accused in the past? None has been proven so far. You've not wondered. Do you even wonder the trauma caused to the 10th Senate and the image of the Senate with all these useless allegations?
Image? Okay.
I've refrained myself from making a statement. Look at these beautiful women. They've come across me so many times. Have I ever harassed any of you? Or is the person thinking that you are not beautiful?
Explain.
So I don't want to dwell on that.
It's all right. Come on, you don't do. When I don't see him, I go live on here. Like I said before, Senator Natasha, only problem I have with you is that you have no evidence yet. Evidence is the only problem I see where you are. Because the law says that he who asserts must prove. If you not get proof, we throw you stand outside the box. But now the process of whether they take my handle you and I are not like, that's why I'm making this video in favor of you. Not because of your allegation of harassment. I'm not interested in that because I don't see evidence. Guys, if you love what you're doing here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and Twitter, even on TikTok. All our man, love, guys. Peace out.